Three goals can't save Arne Slot. Welcome to another Doghouse review. How do you go from being 2-0 up, controlling the game, to then conceding 2 goals, getting back on top, and ending a game with just a point? It makes absolutely no sense to me how we can be in the driving seat and then all of a sudden end up being passengers. Looking through the first half, I've got to say that we showed aggression. We showed that we were able to play the game. We showed that we were able to press, create chances. I mean, Leeds had one opportunity in the first half, and that was it. For us, the only person that really pressed in the first half and I believe that really showed aggression was Curtis Jones. Hugo Ekitike had a great game, and that was it. Create chances, don't score. Kind of sums up Liverpool's first halves in all of their games. We have the break and then we come back and we look more dominant. We look more aggressive. There's more pressing. The first goal comes from an error made by Leeds, but Ekitike capitalizes on that. And 2 minutes later, he scores the second because he doesn't give up. Now, automatically you think, hey, that's it. Close up shop. We got this. We can settle in and we can press, maybe grab one more goal and win the game. That's what a normal manager would do, right? Not our manager. No. Arne Slot decides to make some tactical changes to the Liverpool formation, right? He takes out Bradley, can completely understand that change to bring on Gomez. You want to show up the defensive lines. You want to hold that lead, protect what we have, and also go. But what do? You take out Florian Wirtz, you bring on Mackers. Okay, still can understand the change. Mackers has the ability to unlock a defense, but the tactic changes. We don't press anymore. We sit. We hold position. We allowed Leeds to come on to us. We allow Leeds to press us. We allow Leeds to have space in positions where we should be closing down the ball, where we should be pressing the game, trying to get another goal. Our last goal comes in the 49th minute, 50th minute of the game, right? And then all hell breaks loose. Konate, who has been consistent in being consistently bad throughout the season, goes and gives away a penalty. And the minute that penalty is given, what happens to our defense? Complete shambles. Everybody falls apart. There's a seed of doubt that's now sown into the defense, and we can't seem to regroup ourselves and find a way back into the game. Okay? Leeds scores their first goal. 2 minutes later, 2 minutes, Leeds scores their second goal. And now, what is Liverpool doing? We're scrambling. Yes, mentality. We managed to secure a third goal thanks to Dominic Szoboszlai. Excellent movement from the back right through to the front. And you think, okay, Liverpool can shut down shop. We can hold this. And Slot makes another change. He brings on Wataru Endo, a player that normally is known for seeing games out, but against a Leeds side who have just scored 2 goals with their tails up, they are going to throw everything, including the kitchen sink at you. But no, let's keep Mo on the bench. Let's keep a player that could possibly come on and cause a little bit of chaos on the field. No, let's keep him on the bench because we need to save him for the AFCON. Yes, Mo needs to go and play in Africa, and yeah, that's what we do. Take nothing away from Leeds. Leeds did an amazing job in the second half. They actually looked a lot more stronger after they made their changes, bringing on Tanaka and um, Nantu. They looked more cohesive. They looked like they were able to find a way through the Liverpool press. And guess what? Liverpool didn't press, so it made it absolutely simple for them to play through Liverpool. Now, we had players like Gravenberch. I don't know. I think he went to sleep after the second goal went in, and I think also Van Dijk went to sleep after the second goal went in. I'm talking about the Liverpool goals because they just stopped defending, and it it, it has become a norm now to see that Liverpool are a team that can snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. And dare I say it, I think Arne Slot, after yesterday's performance, I don't think he's skating on thin ice. I think Ekitike and Dominic Soboslai did everything in their power to save Arne Slot. But I think his changes and his tactics just literally it threw him under the bus, and he did that on his own. Control pressing doesn't work for Liverpool. It's something that Arne Slot is trying and is we failing at it. Okay, something that we as a football club, it's in our DNA to press and press relentlessly and be aggressive. Jurgen Klopp understood that. Jurgen Klopp understood that pressing was the way Liverpool played. It it's exciting. Now we look lethargic. We look um, tired. We look unenergetic. We look like we have no intent on trying to win a game or control a game. In order to control the game, we need to be able to close off spaces. We need to be able to press the ball. We need to show aggression on the ball, especially when we have now just conceded 2 goals. So, who's in the dog box? Dog box, Kunate, Van Dijk, done. Absolutely inexcusable the way that they defended yesterday. You've got to step up. You've got to lead, and both of them just realized that it's okay. We can concede goals, and it's great. The team's done so bad. If we get a draw, it's okay, right? Also, Gravenberch also in the dog box, and it's just goes to show that Liverpool are not able to string together victories. It seems like we are now in our phase of draws. So we've gone from wins, we've gone to losses, now we're clawing our way back to draws, and hopefully we can string together 5 draws and maybe get into the cycle of winning again. Top dogs tonight. Top dogs tonight goes to Calvert Lewin, Starch, and Tanaka. For Leeds, they were influential in Leeds' comeback. They were the 3 goal scorers, and most importantly, they were the 3 players from Leeds that didn't give up. in their second half, right? Yes, the performance from Leeds in the first half wasn't the greatest, but they stayed in it. They kept on fighting. They sat in their low block. They defended. They did everything that they needed to do right in the first half, and that prevented Liverpool from scoring. For Liverpool, I have to say that my top dogs are definitely going to be Ekitike. Um, Jones for his pressing ability. At one stage, I saw that he went out and he pressed from being a six. He pressed all the way to the goalkeeper, and he just didn't stop. So I have to give him props for that. And of course, Dominic Szoboszlai. Me personally, I think the armband needs to leave Van Dijk's arm now. A lot of the pundits say, leave football before football leaves you, and I'm starting to see the cracks in Van Dijk showing. Um, so I think that the armband needs to move to Dominic Szoboszlai. He is a leader on the pitch. He's a leader, um, even in times of difficulty. He finds a way to keep the energy going. And if you look at the players around him, he tries his best to influence them. So those are my top dogs for tonight, for last night's game. And yeah, I hope that we can turn this around. I hope that we can make it to January being somewhere in the top half of the table. I hope that we will be able to sign a centre back that can come in and influence the game. Because right now I feel like our defense is what is letting us down. In addition to that, Arne Slot's tactics are also seeming to cause a lot of problems for us in the defensive part of the game. So here's hoping that we can make it through Christmas, staying in the top half of the table. And that is my review for our game against Leeds last night. Yeah, so really disappointed. It's frustrating to be in a winning position and walk away with just a point. I know previously I said I'll take draws any day of the week in my last video, but we were right there winning the game, right? So yeah, um, that's it for the Doghouse review, and this is Izo telling you to do good, be good, and if you can't be good, just be good at it. Don't forget to give us a like and smash the subscribe button, and also drop us some comments in the comment section. We'd really love to hear from you.